Well, good morning and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. It is Wednesday. Yes, Clyde, it is Wednesday. It is hump day, and we are so glad you joined us. We've got some great stuff on the show for you today. Right, Clyde?
We do, Mona. And yes, you're right. This week is zipping by. You know, Mona, the elections are coming up next week, and just found an interesting little item that that'll get a whole lot of people's attention about something that funeral directors are doing to get people who need a lift to the polls out to the polls. They are using some of their rolling stock. Now, this is J.C. Battle & Sons. That's one of their vehicles, and that's going in style if you're in that vehicle. I don't know for sure that they're going to be able to use that one, but they and other members of the National Funeral Directors and Morticians Association, in conjunction with the Urban League, are getting together to get people out to the polls. They'll be socially distanced. They'll clean the vehicles after each use. They will have a variety of vehicles that funeral homes own at their disposal. All of this to get people out to the polls so you can vote in style.
Well, that sounds good. All right, I have to be able to quote our producer when she saw this story. When she said, she said, "Now that's getting souls to the polls." And I thought that was really...
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But you know, they are expecting a pretty substantial number of people to be looking for rides out to the polls. So yeah, that is getting souls to the polls. In point of fact, they're focusing, Mona, and here's the other thing that we talked about. They're focusing on senior citizens, and that starts at age 55.
Really?
Now, you and I think that really ought to start at age 70, right?
That's correct. It should start at age 70, and then the closer I get to 70, senior citizens will start at age 80.
It just keeps moving up.
And then the closer I get to 80, yes, it does. It keeps moving up, Clyde.
Yeah, it does. The other thing they suggest, whatever your age is, bring a folding chair because you might have to sit in a long line. So, but an interesting take on senior citizens and getting folks out to the polls. Now, obviously,
you know, that's a really good tip.
It is. It is. Obviously, we have style in this community, but Cincinnati is also a literary city where authors rub shoulders with independent bookstores, local libraries support their communities, and more. That's why a local magazine is celebrating all things books in its latest edition. And here to tell us more is John Fox, the editor-in-chief of Cincinnati Magazine. John, thanks for joining us this morning.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what you're doing in November, highlighting books and the joy of reading. How did you decide to focus on that?
Well, you know, one of the things that's happening in isolation these days is people are reading more, and you know, they're looking for other things to do. So it seemed timely. I mean, we've been wanting to do this for a while, so it seems timely. But also, if you think about it, reading and writing are pretty solitary things. You know, you usually read by yourself, you write by yourself. But if you are a reader or a writer, there are other people like that in Cincinnati. So there's a community of readers and writers. So what we hope to do with this issue is sort of bring people together and kind of connect people. You know, there's book clubs, there's libraries, there are ways that people can meet other readers, and so this is a way to sort of clue people into maybe a wider community of readers and writers in town.
In fact, your thesis is that Cincinnati is a literary city. So what makes it so?
Well, a number of things. First of all, probably the most important American book ever written was Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe. It was written here in Cincinnati. Also, we have one of the top library systems in the country in Cincinnati. And we also, like a lot of things in Cincinnati, we have a lot of history. And we have you can see on the screen now, we have a nice photo essay of the Ohio Bookstore downtown. And in their basement, they repair old books, old family Bibles and 100-year-old, you know, books that are hundreds of years old. They rebind them, they recover them, and give them, you know, several hundred more years of life. And they're doing that. It's two brothers who do that the old-fashioned way. So there's a lot going on in town. And then you just add on top of it great bookstores and great library systems. So yeah, it's a very much of a literary city.
Well, and not to miss the fact that libraries are a substantial part of what you'll be talking about as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and again, it's public libraries, but it's also private libraries like the Mercantile Library. I mean, it's well over 150 years old. It's downtown. They bring a lot of authors to town, or at least they used to back when we were all getting together
Yeah.
in person. But they still do a lot of author events on Skype and online, so you can still find out about that. And that again, it's a great way to meet other writers and other readers.
Okay, just a very little bit of time left, but
Yeah.
is there one hidden treasure you encourage people to check out?
Well, again, I would say the Mercantile Library. It's downtown. It's been around for over 150 years. We also write about the Literary Club, which is a members-only, men's-only group that gets together every Monday night. A lot of people don't know about this, and they write and read papers about news of the day and other historical topics. And that's been going on for over 150 years as well. So it's interesting. There's a lot of history in the literary scene here as well.
Yes, there is. All right, very quickly, if people want to check out the articles online or pick up a print copy, what do you advise?
So this is the November issue, so it's not quite out yet. So we all got a little bit of a sneak preview here this morning, but it'll be out next week. You can find it in Joseph Beth is a good place to find it. And it'll also be online next week at CincinnatiMagazine.com.
Okay, all right. John, so glad to have you with us this morning.
Sure, Clyde.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you. Mona?
Well, you know, Clyde, we are spending a whole lot more time inside our homes. And, you know, there are a few ways and some new ways to brighten our space and keep it healthier. Catherine Emery, a 20-year home improvement lifestyle expert, is here with 5 tips to help us enhance our space with lighting and keep things healthy.
I am so excited to talk to you today about some items that are essential for your home this upcoming season. Let's start with Microgold Disinfectant Antimicrobial Spray. It is EPA tested and approved to kill COVID-19 virus within 3 minutes. You can use it everywhere in your house. Doorknobs, remote controls, phones, countertops, faucets, light switches, garbage can. Most disinfectants will kill germs, but once that disinfectant dries and you touch the surface, that's when cross-contamination happens. So the antimicrobial in here bonds to the surface and prevents the growth of germs after it dries. This is hospital-grade formula that you can get right at your house. It is the only solution that has both a disinfectant and an antimicrobial that's tested and proven to kill COVID-19 virus. Mic drop. Now let's talk about lighting. Days are shorter, nights are longer. So let's admit it, we all feel our best when we're glowing in the bask of natural sunlight. Sylvania Natural Series LED light bulbs with true wave technology get you light as close as you can get to the natural sunlight. We don't realize it, but LEDs emit a blue light, and that blue light suppresses melatonin, so we're not sleeping as well, and it creates a glare, so it's harsh for our eyes to read. So the true wave technology here minimizes the blue, so you're reading better, you're sleeping better, you're feeling better in light that you can get as close to the natural sunlight inside your house all year long. We're all working from home a lot more as well, so now let's think about our lighting. Update your lamps. It's such an easy fix to do. And Lamps Plus has this workstation lamp base that makes any lamp an awesome workstation. You have a USB port built in right there, a plug, and makes any lamp dimmable. It is so easy, such a great update. You know you need this for your home office. They've got all different colors and styles here, from silvers to bronzes, modern to traditional. So check that out at lampsplus.com. And then to close out, we're all sanitizing our hands a lot more. I have an awesome new touchless battery-powered unit that has a refillable alcohol-based gel that's gonna kill germs. It's safe for frequent use. It's not sticky. It won't dry out your hands. It's got a really light scent. I love that battery power because that way you can turn it on and off. You can put it in your car. You can have it for the office. You can have it in your workspace. You get about 400 dispenses here, and it's super easy just to change it out when you're done, but that'll last you a couple months. So check out that Sense and Dispense at Lowe's. For more information, go to BeTheBestHome.com.
Well, there are lots of options when it comes to pastes and powder, so how do you know which kind is right for you? Well, today we want to talk more about holistic, organic approach to brushing your teeth. And to help us with that, I want to welcome Erin Kristen, owner of Earthganics here in Cincinnati.
Hi.
Thank you, Erin.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. All right, so when it comes to your dental health, tell me the products you offer.
Yeah, so I mean, tooth powder has been around since the ancient Egyptians. They used to use ground hooves, ground bones, dirt, things like that. Obviously, it evolved over the time. I even have a vintage tin from the 1940s.
Oh.
To show that it was, around.
It was really a thing.
Yeah, it really was. A lot of my products, all of my products, I do not use filler ingredients, unnecessary, anything synthetic. So when it came to my tooth powder, it really is bentonite clay, calcium, magnesium, cinnamon, clove. So minimal ingredients, but also effective for oral health.
So why is that better than just a traditional toothpaste?
It just doesn't have a lot of additives, things that could maybe disrupt your, body, stuff like that. So less is more, right?
Okay. So I just have to ask, does it still foam up?
It does not.
Okay.
Yes.
So that would be a difference.
Right. It's
texture.
definitely different, a different texture. You get your brush wet, dip it in there, and you brush with what collects. It's definitely different, but the outcome is so great. It leaves you with like fresh from the dentist feeling all day long.
And is it like a natural whitener in there as well?
Yeah.
People look for a whitening toothpaste.
Right. So you'll get the benefit from the bentonite clay to pull out toxins, but it also comes with a whitening powder that you can use every couple days to help even brighten that smile.
Oh, wonderful. I need a brighter smile. All right, you brought some other products with you. Tell me about those.
Yes. So the rest of my line, I offer 6 other deodorants. I have some hand sanitizer, non-alcohol based hand sanitizer, lip balms. And then when I can use plants, I will use them. So right now, a congestion relief rub by using herbs and essential oils is wonderful. And we just left the bug season, but next year, get you some of my bug spray.
Ooh, okay. All right. It's always bug season to me. Okay, so because I don't like bugs. But I have sensitive teeth. So can you help me with that?
Yes. So all the vitamins and minerals that you're getting from my ingredients are actually going to supply your enamel with what they need to get stronger. So that sensitivity will decrease.
That's fantastic.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Erin, thank you so much. So tell people where they can find your products and reach you if they want more information or want to try some of your products.
Yeah, so you can obviously go to my website. It's earthganics.com. So I'm in some big stores like Jungle Gyms and some other nutritional shops.
Okay, Erin, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. Yes.
All right, coming up on Cincy Lifestyle, it's not your average Halloween or fall season this year, but candy is still king this time of year. Going to talk to a registered dietitian about these sweet treats and how to balance that out with some healthy meals. Then, if those red wine or coffee stains on your teeth are scaring you, do we have some help for you? We'll tell you all about Power Swabs, a quick and easy way to make sure your smile stays bright. All that and a whole lot more, just a few minutes away.
So this has not been our average fall, and this has not been our average October, but that doesn't mean that you still can't have some feel-good, fun fall food in your life. And today, to talk about some feel-good fall food fun, is registered dietitian Carissa Galloway. Carissa, welcome back. We love having you on. So for 2020, what can we expect as we're approaching Halloween?
Well, everything's been different, but I'm here to tell you that this month, October, Halloween is happening. It may look a little different, but it is going to happen. And the National Confectioners Association, which is the group that represents all things candy, they did a survey and they found, based on Halloween plans, that 80% of the general public and 90% of millennial moms and young parents say they can't imagine Halloween without chocolate and candy, and that trick-or-treating is irreplaceable. And as a mom, I too look forward to celebrating, even as communities, they may be making adjustments adjustments to stay safe.
But here's the biggest thing. We all love Halloween. We all love candy. But when kids come home with a giant bag, how do we keep the balance in the family?
Well, the balance starts before you go out, right? So if you're sending the kids out, be sure they have a complete balanced dinner with fruits and vegetables before they go, because one, that's going to give them stamina to get through their rounds, and you too. And two, it can actually help curb excessive intake of treats later in the evening. The second thing is think back to your childhood. Wasn't one of the most fun parts like sorting and trading all the candy? So enjoy that and then portion everything out into about like 100-calorie bag. Put that in the pantry, then kids know this is what they can grab. They can get that and go, and they can enjoy it. And you can also donate that extra candy. So go to alwaysatreat.com. They've got tons of different tips for everything for Halloween this year. But let's celebrate and let's enjoy some treats too.
Oh, I love that. And keeping things light, like you said, and portion. And for those who may not know, October is also actually Vegetarian Awareness Month. And I believe you do have a quick new option that everyone might enjoy if we want to keep things lighter.
Yes, I love to share with you brand new options. And for Vegetarian Awareness Month, there are a lot of reasons people are doing vegetarian or vegan or just adding more plant-based meals into their diet. So these are new Gardein soups, and some people might know Gardein. They've got a wide variety of meatless frozen food options, but these are their first ever line of soups featuring plant-based alternatives. So it's going to be a cold weather favorite for everybody out there. What I love is they come in the 5 different varieties. So they've got a chicken noodle, they've got my favorite, they've got the minestrone and sausage. And all 5 flavors, they're going to be 100% vegan. They're going to have a great ratio of protein in there, anywhere from 10 to 15 grams. They're cholesterol free. They're free from dairy, artificial colors and flavors and trans fats. So all those good things to help you feel good this fall. We need to feel good, and that starts with having fun and picking great nutrition. And you can find out more about these at Gardein.com.
Oh, that's wonderful, especially as we move into the holidays too, because that's a whole nother talk of balance.
And I can't tell you, the other day my family was so busy and we just grabbed this soup and I felt great because I had, the comforting meal with vegetables in it, and that checks all the boxes.
And I will say the fall flavors when it comes to soups and vegetarian soups are really, really amazing and savory and good. So you've sparked my interest, and Carissa, we always appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you so much, Allie. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Well, if you think having a white, bright smile will cost too much money, or it's too time-consuming, or the idea of having sensitivity issues keeps you away from that confident white smile, we have a secret that we want to share with you. And here to share it with you and tell us all about it and just how easy it is to whiten and maintain a bright white smile is my friend Scott DeFalco. Thanks for joining us, Scott, and we're going to jump right in. Tell us all about Power Swabs.
Oh my goodness, Mona, Power Swabs is certainly not a secret. In fact, it's really the leader in the teeth whitening industry and changing the way we whiten our teeth in this country and around the world for the last 6 years, because we've gone worldwide with it now. And the reason why it's been so popular, actually 3 reasons why, is that you're going to get results in less than 5 minutes. We're going to do it without sensitivity. I'm glad you brought that up at the top, because that's the biggest complaint people have about the other products. But it also works on all dental surfaces, Mona, which is a big deal because people pay a lot of money to get those procedures done. Over time, their smiles go uneven because they stain. Not anymore. Power Swabs will lift those stains, get you back to the bright white smile you had when it was done.
All right, so we're looking at a 2-step process, right?
Yeah, it's a quick 2-step process, and I brought a fun video, Mona, of time-lapse of 2 raw eggs that we use. And I don't know about you, but I cannot start my mornings without my coffee like millions of other people. So we took a raw egg, and we put it in coffee for only 30 minutes. You see it right there. And then for 3 hours. But even after 30 minutes, Mona, coffee can significantly stain your teeth. But with Power Swab's quick 2-step process, we're first removing the stains, then we're whitening it. You see it right there. The stains are gone. It's pretty incredible.
That is incredible, Scott. So, you know what? Power Swabs has some other features that makes it so popular. So talk about that.
Yeah, it's great. It's so easy to use. And I'm going to show your viewers what they just saw with the egg video, Mona, because when you get the Power Swabs in the mail, you're going to get a box of 7 stain-out swabs, a box of 7 whitening swabs. You're simply just going to pop it open, rub it on your teeth just like this, just like you saw in the egg video, for only 2 minutes. That's it, Mona. And with the stain out swab, again, we're removing the stains, not covering them up like the strips in the trays, but we're also hydrating our enamel. That's why you don't get the sensitivity. The other products take the moisture out. That's why they hurt so much. So you do that for 2 minutes, pop open the whitening swab, another 2 minutes, and I'm done, Mona. In less than 5 minutes, you're going to get, on average, you're seeing it on your screen right now, 2 shades whiter. After the very first use, you're only going to do that once a day for 7 days and get 6 shades whiter. Best part, results lasts up to 6 months. Like I said, incredible product, and people just love it.
All right, well, let's get it into the hands of people. Tell us how they can get more information and get this product.
Yeah, first their hands, then their mouth. But we're going to give you our biggest discount ever, 40% off, plus free shipping, plus for free the on-the-go stain-out quick stick for the daily maintenance, Mona. Usually when you get a free gift with things, it's not that great. This rocks. Use it after your morning coffee or lunch. It's like brushing your teeth without having to. Rub it on your teeth for about a minute or two, lifts the stains before they sit in. The best part is that it's free. The only way to get that deal is to call the 1-800 number on your screen. There's also more information and updates at powerswabs.com.
All right, Scott, thank you. You know what? You're incredible and you rock. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Well, here's something that'll put a smile on your face. We'll be back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. Plus, be sure to check us out on Instagram. That's where we post all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff here in the set and while we're safely out in the community. So follow us on Instagram at Cincy Lifestyle. Stick around. Be right back. Quick look outside, mostly cloudy again today. Temperatures warm to 60 degrees this afternoon. Soaking rain takes over quickly tonight. But you know what? It's a beautiful day, Mona, because we are still here to see it. Doesn't get any better than that.
You know, you are so right. So every day is a beautiful day. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, it is. And that is Cincy Lifestyle for Wednesday, October the 28th. Be sure to check us out. Reach out to us if you got information for us. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, be sure to make it a great day.